In this video, we're going to talk about what happens when you get to the door. There's some very important things that happen here because you want the customer to like you right off the bat. It's your chance to make that first personal impression. Now, you're using TradeServe, so the customer will already have gotten some emails to let them know that you're on your way. There'll be a picture, a biography of yourself, so they'll have some familiarity with what's getting ready to happen, and now they're ready to see your smiling face. There's some critical things here that you don't want to forget so that you make that great first impression. One, you want to make sure you have your shoe covers. Two, you want to make sure you have your business card ready. Three, you're going to have your iPad with you. There's not a lot that goes on with the iPad at this time. I typically, when I go up to the door, I just leave it under my arm so my hands are free. You notice I've got a newspaper here. This is a great chance to make that connection with the customer. If their newspaper's in their driveway, take it up to them, hand it to them when they open up the door. If it's the fall, the leaves are beautiful, spring, the flowers are coming out, whatever you can say nice to kind of break the ice, that makes a nice entrance. Now, the most critical part of this entire thing that we feel is knocking on the door. There might be a baby asleep, the dogs might get really wound up. You just want to make sure to make a personal, nice impression. Ringing the doorbell can be kind of disconcerting to people, so we like to knock on the door, and that way it's a little softer, gentler opening, and it makes it easier for the customer. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Ed with MasterTech.
Thanks.
How you doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Excellent. I'm doing fantastic. Notice that your paper was out in the driveway.
Thank you.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get my shoe covers put on real quick.
No, you don't need to do that.
Well, we just want to make sure to protect your floor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how about this fall? Haven't the trees been beautiful?
Beautiful.
All right, you mind if I come in?
Sure.
Perfect. I hope you noticed in that video that the iPad really isn't being engaged with the customer at that time. That's where you're not asking them to look at the letter or anything. Just make it a real natural part of what you do. It's just a tool that you have. I just set it down typically, put my shoe covers on, pick it up, stick it under my arm. It becomes a real natural thing after you've done it a few times. So don't let this get in the way of making a really great first impression. Remember, we like to knock on the door. It's just easier on the customer, doesn't wake up the baby. Take a step back from that door. Typically, it's going to be your homeowner, and a lot of times it's going to be the lady of the house. And that can be real uncomfortable if there's a strange man at the door. So I like to step back. They can see the name on my shirt. I hand them my business card. A lot of times they don't want to shake hands right off the bat. They don't know where your hands have been, and you're a service guy. So I just like to hand them my business card, gives them something to grasp a hold of. And then I put my shoe covers on and ask if it's okay to come on in the house. And it's just a real natural, easy way to get in there, and it gets that customer liking you right off the bat.